Egyptian. That sounds like a good program.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Golden box.
All right. Well, you've had a Hales of a day now, haven't you?
This has to be some type of record breaker as far as hours spent in the casino.
We should have actually sent you for thyroid surgery earlier, because if we would have known you would have had this kind of luck. You ready to go home?
We ain't never going home.
We're going home. We
Make
have
sure you
plans to go
subscribe
camping.
so you can see us living there and winning. Maybe showing you the house winning.
I just want to go camping. That's it. I want to go camping.
Starting it off with $25 in quarters. Do you think this will be the last playing for me?
I think that bag has seen better days, and you
Yeah,
should
but
probably...
you can still see Elvis, and he's
probably
looking at me
upgrade.
like...
Yeah, but Eva gave you multiple bags. Other
It's not
people have
ready.
sent you multiple
Not ready.
bags.
It's premature.
Just saying.
Premature.
I'm just saying, you should probably
What do you think of the
consider.
playing field?
I
Pretty,
think
isn't it?
it's very golden, and I think it's very hundred-ish.
I think
Is that a word?
I think I should definitely play this one.
All right, what's your technique this week?
Left, left, left.
Oh, Elvis is already singing.
Oh, I'm already making moves.
Why don't you make some moves
One,
on
two,
me?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 for sure already.
Make some moves on me if you feel like it.
Wouldn't you like that?
I mean, I'm not
Wouldn't
gonna
you like
complain.
that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Gotta be kidding me already.
And then there's a mystery box in the center that just moved.
I don't think that's a mystery. Remember when we did the playing card ones? I don't know, was
Yeah.
that a month ago?
Yeah.
I bet you that's golden playing cards.
You think that's another souvenir?
I think it's exactly looks like that box. Don't you?
Oh yeah, now that you mention it.
Does it look like...
Oh, it's
Oh!
moving. It's moving.
Big bush, big bush.
I mean, it would be awesome if it was a mystery box.
Little bush, little bush. I think you're just gonna get a deck of cards, which 1 million people wanted the golden deck of cards.
Really?
So, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe you're gonna launch them all.
Maybe I could.
Oh my goodness,
I
there
could-
goes the castle.
Maybe
Remember
I-
the one time we saw the castle and you rescued Princess Baby George?
Yeah, she's in my lucky bag that I keep
That was one of the
everywhere
most
we travel.
epic
That was
battles
Ooh,
we
did
ever
a
had.
$100 come off?
That one wasn't heart attack. That one was, worthy. That was just
like
fun.
it was fun because she pulled a WWE move.
Oh my goodness, you're dropping money like it's hot. When I grew up, it was WWF. What happened? Do you remember the King? The King was a bad guy, and I remember being in the nosebleed. The very first time I ever went to a stadium, my dad finally got us tickets to go see WWF, and I made a huge sign that said, "The King is a ding-a-ling." Because, I have a clean mouth. So. And, he
How
was
old were you?
I don't know, elementary. Anybody could have ever seen our sign. I mean, we are literally at the top. At the top. No question about it, with a sign saying the King is a ding-a-ling. And everybody's probably thinking, no, you guys are the ding-a-lings. You can't see anything.
You're all the way up there.
I do remember my parents brought binoculars. That's how high up we were.
At least you can say you've been to one. I've never been to one.
Well, it's WWF back then.
I've been to basketball games. I've been to
Oh, nice push.
football games, both NBA and college. I've been to
She won't go to any
hockey
baseball
games.
games.
I've been to
with
baseball
me,
games.
but she won't go with me.
I've been to baseball games as a work event,
She
so
goes-
it was kind of forced
She
to
goes,
go.
well, I'll go to a baseball game with you if I can just play on my phone the whole time.
I did agree to go to a baseball game with you as long as it was with a big group of people.
Oh, and then she's like, I would go to a baseball game with you.
All right, I'm down to 3
with
quarters.
you, if it's with other people.
I'm sorry, but baseball's too slow for me, and I need a ton of people there to talk to.
And yet you call me a vanilla grandpa?
You'd be too into the game, and I'd just be sitting there. I was able to push off $44 in quarters.
That's incredible.
Are you proud of me?
That's amazing for your first push.
That is. That's got to be a record, I think. That's another record.
Wait, hold a second. Your son Joey, when you pushed him out, what was he?
Like how much did he weigh?
What were the numbers?
How long it took me to push?
What were the numbers? What was his numbers?
What do you mean by what was his numbers? Height and weight? Oh my god.
I need to know what his numbers were.
Like height and weight numbers?
Just give me some numbers.
Okay. I don't know how long I was pushing for.
Then,
it seems like forever.
Then no, that was not a record. That was not a record push then. If you had a push forever, then that last push was definitely not a record push.
It felt like 2 years.
Is that how long we're gonna be here? Oh, Elvis is singing.
Yeah, I keep telling you, we're never going home. Oh, I got a $100 box.
Nice. And the
Very
gold box.
Nice. It's gonna fall next.
Okay. Do you want me to use mind power?
Let me see if I can get this one on my own without your mind power.
Are you sure? Because I can use some mind power.
I'm positive.
I really don't mind using mind power.
If I need assistance, I'll holler.
Boom! Oh, yes, you are.
Woo!
Nice pushing.
Now get
You're giving
the
us a
pushing.
good little pushing.
I'm going to the left. I don't think you can go wrong by going left. Oh, that $100 roll is getting buried.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's getting smashed and buried.
As long as it
I'll
falls
save
off.
you.
As long as it falls off, that's all
I'll
that
save
matters.
you.
Would you save me if I was getting smashed?
Yes, of course.
How would you save me? With quarters?
Whatever. I'm over here telling you that I would save you, but if it was pitch black, don't count on me saving you.
If it was dark or if there was water, I'm a dead man.
If it's deep waters, higher than my nostrils, you're a dead man.
Oh,
And
good
if it's
push.
pitch black in tight crevices, yeah, you're a dead man.
What did your parents have to say about your caving video?
The only thing that I know of is that my dad watched it. I'm not sure if my mom has watched it.
Do you think he wants to go next?
No, that's not something my parents would ever do. Maybe when they were younger, much younger. But definitely that would be a hard pass on my dad, especially after his accident.
After his accident, for sure.
And then definitely a hard pass on my mom because she got into a car accident 20 years ago, and so her entire spine are rods and pins.
Bionic Egyptian. That sounds like a good program.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes!
Golden box.
All right,
So
let
you
us
think
know
it's
down
a
in the
deck of
comments.
cards?
Let us know down in the comments who wants the golden deck of cards.
But you don't even know if it's a deck of cards.
It's the box of the deck of cards, babe.
But what if there's a golden prize in there?
I mean, I guess we could say what if a million things.
That 100 that was crushed.
A deck of cards is a deck of cards. We've already seen it once here before.
So I'm thinking the next time I have a playing card launch, we can include at least one souvenir deck. I want to keep one. Alright, I'm down to 1/4.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, give me a good push.
Big bush, little bush, little bush. Oh!
$300 so far, and the golden box.
Does it feel like a deck of cards?
I don't know. $158 in quarters.
You got a lot to the right. You going right?
I'm gonna continue going left and get that $100 box down first.
Once you go left, it's casino theft.
Oh, that was a nice push.
How many $100 boxes were in there to begin with?
I counted 8 or 9.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 5 on the playing field, and so far I've gotten 3.
Boxes? I still only see 4.
Unless those are full boxes and not half boxes.
You mean there's 5 $100 bills on the playing field?
Right now. Assuming that those are, the 4 are half boxes.
Holy cow, you are dropping it like it's
I'm killing
hot.
it. Killing it.
Wrong terminology, George.
I'm crushing it. Is that better?
What you be crushing?
This game.
What do you think about me playing the next one?
You can play right now if you want.
Now you gonna throw Lucky Bag off?
Lucky bag doesn't have any holes in it.
Can I use Lucky Drawers?
Oh, there it goes.
It's because I'm
It
wearing
looked like
Lucky Drawers. That's how
It looked like,
I got Lucky Drawers on.
yeah,
And
you can
lucky
keep
sock.
those. Keep your lucky drawers on.
Lucky sock on, Lucky Drawers on. Once you go right,
It's just easier to play with the bag, lucky bag, because 1, clearly it's lucky, and 2, it's got a bigger,
I just want to know how the luck transfers from each bag. Is there a ritual that you do that actually transfers? It's like an old Egyptian ritual.
well,
Do you go, ah, la, 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 and
maybe,
it transfers?
maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Oh, so this is like a trade secret here?
Yes.
I thought we didn't have any secrets. Or was that just you get to keep secrets?
About how the luck in the bags transfer over.
So,
Honestly,
I want to know.
it's Elvis.
Well, Elvis is singing right now.
Gotta drop, drop. Drop, drop.
Shake, shake, shake. Oh, you moved one.
Alright, so that's definitely not a full box.
Companies a week. Only week. Oh, she goes.
Look, there's 2 pillars standing on the far right.
Are you gonna knock them over?
That's the plan.
You do love knocking things over.
I do.
You are a weapon of mass destruction.
Well, I like knocking these structures.
I was referring to when you ate Indian food.
I haven't had Indian food in over a year because I'm not allowed to. I'm
Trust
not allowed
me,
to
the
eat
after
Indian
effects
food.
are still there.
I'm no longer allowed to eat the things that I used to love to eat because Jeremy over here complains too much.
You're good with ketchup. How much do you love ketchup?
I don't love ketchup as much as you love ketchup. I definitely can't say that I put ketchup on my ketchup.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen me put ketchup on?
Carrots.
Yes, I do put ketchup on carrots.
Your bowl of cereal.
That is an outright false.
Your bowl of ice cream.
False.
He pretends that the ketchup is a cherry topping.
Again.
Sometimes strawberry.
False.
You put ketchup on your Papa John's pizza.
Still false,
And then
although
you pour the
I
garlic butter
actually...
all over it.
I would dip pizza in the ketchup. I would have no problem doing that. I've done that before. Moscow sticks, lasagna. You've seen me put it on lasagna,
Yeah.
breadsticks, garlic sticks, spaghetti, mac and cheese. What else?
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds for sure. Ground cheese curds in it.
Your popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp, steak. I won't eat
Burger.
steak without ketchup. Definitely burger. I'd
Chicken.
drown a burger.
Rice. You put ketchup on rice.
Absolutely. Rice is so good with ketchup.
Most people put either soy sauce or
It's only because
just
they
eat
haven't
it plain.
figured out the joy of ketchup on it yet.
I tried it.
Biscuits with butter. Any biscuit roll, crescent roll, a little butter and a little ketchup, so good. You get the creamy and then the sweet. So all of those aren't weird. What's the weirdest thing you've seen?
Your corn on the cob.
I've never put ketchup on my corn on the cob.
Oh, that was butter.
Cooked carrot, not raw carrots. I do it with cooked carrots, cooked green beans.
Oh, the weirdest thing is when you have your apple in the morning.
Okay, I eat an apple every morning with peanut
With
butter.
ketchup.
False. You're just making stuff up now. I'm talking about the weirdest
The weirdest
thing.
thing? Probably your rice.
I don't think that's weird. I just think.
Oh, that $100.
Oh, nice. I think that's pretty
I
normal.
think a lot of people would agree with me that it's weird putting ketchup on rice, white rice.
I don't know. I don't think it's weird. I think that's pretty normal.
What do you think is the weird?
You put soy sauce on it anyway. I think my older brother, was weird. He used to put on cottage cheese. Although I put it all over cheese curds, so maybe it would taste good. He would come home and make ketchup sandwiches. He just
Oh,
put
another
ketchup in
$100
bread.
box just fell. He would what?
Put ketchup in bread, make ketchup sandwiches.
Oh, actually, that is pretty good. When we were younger, we used to eat ketchup sandwiches. We would eat it on pita bread.
But I think we did it, well, he did it, I never did it, just because we were so poor. Owned a grocery store, parents had a grocery store, but honestly didn't know how to manage it, how to grow it.
If you had a grocery store, you could eat whatever you wanted.
And my parents never ate anything. We had Hale's original ham loaf, which was this secret recipe of great grandma Hale's. You want to know what the secret ingredient was that made it so
Ketchup.
good? What?
Was it ketchup?
Well, that's how I made it even better. That was my secret ingredient after it was
What
cooked.
was the secret ingredient? The original secret ingredient?
I'm not sure I actually can tell this secret. This is
Was
a
it the
family
ham?
secret. Wasn't the ham, it was something
Brown
that we mixed
sugar.
in. Wasn't brown sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Wasn't powdered sugar. This is fun guessing. Keep guessing.
Just plain cane sugar.
You'd never guess it.
Breadcrumbs.
Do you guys think you could guess it? If anybody wants to guess what the secret ingredient was in Hale's family recipe ham loaf that put the Hales all over the map in Lorain County, Ohio, and nowhere else. It's not breadcrumbs.
Was it like more on the sweeter side or?
That's giving you too much information.
More of a smoky.
Do I put ketchup on my apples in the morning?
Yes.
Lies. Do you put makeup on your eyes every day?
No.
Lies. You use eyeliner like I use ketchup. Alright, so what's the secret ingredient?
You don't even know what the secret ingredient is.
I know what it is.
I've never had her ham loaf, so I can't tell you.
Well, you can't have it. She's gone.
You could have made it.
The business closed down.
If the recipe carried on from generation to the next, you could easily make it for me.
The grocery store shut down years ago. They tore the building down.
But the recipe didn't die.
No, I still know what the secret
It's still
ingredient
living.
is. No more guesses?
I've never had ham loaf, so
Ever?
ever. I don't even know
Elvis
what
is
ham
singing.
loaf is. I've had
Well, it's a
meatloaf.
loaf
I've had meatloaf.
made out of ham. It's meatloaf, but it's ham loaf.
Okay. Is it ground ham?
Yeah, how do you make meatloaf?
I mix ground pork, sometimes ground chicken with a pound of ground beef.
What else?
Breadcrumbs, 1 egg, some seasonings, and then ketchup on top.
Well, I will tell you there's definitely eggs in the recipe.
And then I think a little bit of milk.
There is milk in the recipe as well.
It's buttermilk. The secret is buttermilk.
No. It's kitten milk.
Goat milk?
Kitten milk.
Kitten.
Very, very difficult to milk those cats to get that milk, but it's so good with ketchup.
That's the secret ingredient?
Huh?
That's the secret ingredient?
Yeah. You know what it was like being a kid, being told to go catch all the strays so we can milk them? Do you have
So
any
were
idea?
all the strays pregnant?
Well,
Just had babies?
they were once we got them with the other stray male cats.
Was, got 100 on 11. Were the eggs used in the ham loaf from the chickens you raised?
No,
From the grocery store?
they were from the grocery store. So no, not kitten milk. Just normal milk. 2% like you and I drink. If we ever drink, when's the last time we drank milk?
I drink it all the time, $100 and stuff.
You what?
I drink soy milk or almond milk.
No, I mean real milk. Cow milk.
I stopped drinking regular milk years ago. Maybe I should go center.
Okay.
See what happens.
Depends on how much ammo you have left.
I've got $2 more to rescue.
We haven't had like chocolate milk anytime. You know what? The last time I think we had milk is when we had your nephews over. We might have got like chocolate milk or something, right?
For him?
And by the way, chocolate milk is not the secret ingredient.
I may have bought chocolate milk for him, but we didn't drink any of it.
You know what? Actually, adding chocolate milk sounds like a genius idea.
Into the ham loaf?
Yeah,
Okay.
we should try that.
You gotta get the recipe.
Well, then I would have to tell you what the secret is to the recipe.
Eventually, you're gonna have to tell me.
Can I blindfold you while we're in the process so you don't figure out what the secret ingredient
Sure.
is?
sure.
I mean, you like a good mystery, right?
I do. And I am a foodie, so if I take a bite into it, I'll definitely be able to tell what's in it.
You're a what?
I'll definitely a foodie.
Where are they from? I thought you were from Egypt.
Foodies are people that love to eat and that love to critique food. I don't think the center's doing anything. All right, I'm gonna go right
Because once you go right,
and see how much damage I can do on the right.
if I told you what the secret ingredient was, you would just be like, no way.
Is it cocoa powder? Is it something sweet? Or is it something savory? Sweet or savory?
What's savory mean?
Savory is like, it's the opposite of sweet.
Bitter? Blah?
Like more of,
Like spit out of your mouth?
more of like a, maybe like a smoky taste.
I can definitely tell you that ham loaf is a million times better than a meatloaf. I can tell you that for sure.
Well, that's your opinion.
Oh no, it's good. It's good, especially with ketchup and instant mashed potatoes. Not the real mashed potatoes, but the instant mashed potato flakes. And then you pour ketchup all over that after you put a pile of butter in your hot instant mashed potato flakes. And maybe you get a biscuit, a flaky biscuit, and you put a piece of ham loaf in there and mashed potatoes, and you make it like a ham loaf sandwich. You get hangry?
No.
You're not hangry?
No.
When are you not ever hangry?
Right now?
Really?
Yeah.
You're not sitting there thinking I need to get me a ham loaf sandwich?
I'm not a big fan of ham. All right, 4 quarters.
You have never had this ham loaf.
I love bacon. Ham, not so much.
You might have just figured out the secret
was
ingredient.
was it bacon?
No.
3 more $100 boxes and $234 in quarters.
Holy hails.
Got 2 more to save, and
And we
We
get to
could
find out what's
probably-
in the box.
we get to find out what's in the full box, and we could even head back north. What do you think?
Can I
Or do you want to play?
take a nap? Can I get num-nums in a nap?
Num Nums and a nap sounds good. Oh, there goes that 100 just fell.
There she goes!
All right, one more 100 box to save. Yeah, if you want to stay and play one more game, we can.
Are you making me drive home?
No, I can drive while you take
You made
a
me
nap.
drive here while you took a nappy nap.
Okay, so I'll return the favor and drive, and you can take a nappy nap.
Pinky promise?
Uh-huh.
Pinky swear?
Bingies with...
Alright, we can stay if you can guess the secret ingredient.
All right, it's not bacon. Was it chunks of pineapple? Because the only time I ever make ham is in a crock pot with brown sugar and pineapple.
Zeno.
No?
Definitely not.
Am I way off? Like, are you going to tell me if I'm getting close, or
Completely and totally off.
I'm way off? Is it sweet? Is it sweet?
I said you had to guess the item, not whether it was sweet or savory.
The ingredient?
Play by the rules.
So no hints.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's sweet tarts. Was that a good enough hint?
So it is sweet.
No, that was completely and totally to throw you off. It's not sweet tarts.
All right.
That was
Instead
that was what I called a joke.
of breadcrumbs, she used cornbread.
Cornbread?
Like she would bake cornbread and then crumble it up.
I don't like cornbread. There's nothing worse than biting into bread and then there's a soggy piece of corn in there.
There's different ways to make cornbread.
I definitely don't like it. With corn in it, I think it's gross. So no, not cornbread.
All right.
family secret.
I named off all the main ingredients.
This is the secret ingredient.
Breadcrumbs.
Was
Ham.
seasoning, but that's not the secret ingredient.
It's salt. Salt and pepper.
There was salt, but no pepper. And you still haven't guessed the secret ingredient. This is better than trying to figure out the original recipe for KFC.
Or the recipe to Chick-fil-A's
Oh man, I would
nuggets.
love to figure that one out.
I think I did figure it out. The secret ingredient in Chick-fil-A's chicken nuggets is powdered sugar.
Which I swore to George it
And
had to
peanut
be
oil.
brown sugar. And now she's saying it's powdered
And then
sugar.
it's deep fried in peanut oil. I think the oil makes a huge difference too. Look at that box. It's just hanging. And there's a quarter hanging out inside of it.
Your last win was so epic. This is kind of like, yeah, if it win, then we win. It was
We're
great.
getting tired, so our excitement level, we've been at the casino all day, so our excitement level is going down the meter.
I was like, yeah, she won some stuff. That's great. But do you know the secret ingredient? Wow me with that.
Toenail clippings?
Yes.
There it goes! Yay me. Bingo, bingo!
That's a nice haul right there.
$800 cash money.
$800. Let's find out how much in quarters.
Well, would you look at that?
Let me guess, 200.
$250
Whoa.
and 50 cents.
$250?
Yes.
What do you think's in the gold box?
$250.
Let's find out. That sure is pretty.
Ain't it pretty?
You want to play
See
52
what's in
pickup?
it. It's definitely not cards.
It's
There's
not?
something jiggling in it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. We ain't going home. We're playing these next.
You've got to be kidding
You're
me.
playing.